Yeah, I think it's obviously a disappointing loss. We're coming off a high of these last few games, and I think this was something we wanted to rise to the occasion and prove that we can, stack up with a team at the top. While I'm really proud of the resilience the team showed in the second half, it still hurts to just not get those 3 points, especially at this stadium against this team. But you know what? We get a second chance after the break. So go back, regroup, and be better the next time.
What was it about the start of the game that was so difficult for you guys? It seemed like you guys were on the back foot there in the first 15 minutes, and they capitalized a couple of times.
Yeah, I think we tried to do just a tiny tactical shift, and I think we just got it a little bit wrong on a player aspect, like getting our press right and putting enough intensity on them to do what we were trying to do. And then those goals come quick, right? And then it drops your confidence, and then maybe you lose a little bit of trust in what you're trying to do. So I think we just lost our way just for a tiny moment. But once we went back to us and our identity, I think we did a lot better in the second half.
Yeah, you mentioned it a moment ago, but the resilience that you guys showed tonight, I mean, I think it's probably fair to say that Racing Louisville of years past might have folded a little bit earlier than you guys did tonight, but you came back and fought and got a couple of goals late and made it interesting late. Just tell us about that aspect of this team, the belief that you guys have, even in a loss like this.
Yeah, I think the group, you saw the resilience with the group, but then honestly, for me, it was subs that did everything. I think the biggest difference with this racing squad is every single player comes on the pitch and makes a difference, and our subs are what changed the game today. We got a boost of energy, a little bit of calmness on the ball, more possession when they came in. They really changed the game for us. And I think that speaks volumes to the players we have won through whatever it is, 27 on the roster.
It's not going to get any easier for you guys next week with Orlando, the defending champs, coming to town, but it's the final game of the first half of this season before you get that break in July. Tell us how you're going to finish this first half on a high note.
Yeah, I think going into this break, you want to end on a good note, right? You don't want to end on a loss and then go into a week long break. And I also think stealing points where you can on the front end of the season is really good to set you up for the second half of the season. So I think that's going to be the motive. The defending champs, they're sitting, I think, what, second in the table. I don't know with how other results have gone, but um, I think this game is going to be more about we lost who we were in this game. Let's get back to who we are in this next game so that when we go into the break, we can feel good about knowing that we are still the same team that we were the last 5 games.